Yo guys, how's it going? Welcome to another video. I am back and I'm bringing you some crazy stuff, or even crazier than before. I don't know if you watched my previous video. Actually, I've made a crazy video about how to get your 100% haste as a demon hunter with using couple tricks, tricks of the trade, or traits of the trick, or tricks of the traits of the trade. So in today's video we're going to extend that, or step up our game a little bit, and I will show you how to do a lot more than that, how to do 150% of haste, 160% of haste during the entirety of the boost. This will increase your time. This will decrease your time of the boosts. This will increase your time of the breaks. This will increase the pleasure of doing this stuff, and it will reduce the annoyances you're going to have while boosting. How this is done, we're going to talk about this in this video, so let's go and start doing that. So, guys, for this you're going to... Alright, so first of all, I wouldn't have been able to be aware of this on time, or at least this promptly, if it wasn't for my brothers from Discord. Thank you to all the people on Discord suggesting this stuff, especially thank you to a guy named Sally, my brother from Discord, Sally. I don't know if I read your name correctly, bro. If I don't, sorry, I will read it next time. But anyway, thank you, Sally, for sharing this stuff with me so quickly. So, anyway, what you need for this is 3 sets of gear. 3. 1 set of gear is 3 Furious Gaze. Furious Gaze, Furious Gaze, Furious Gaze. 3 traits. Furious Gaze is the name of them. The second set of gear, you know what's useful, guys, for this stuff? Something that you might not be aware of, but most of you might be. You make your sets here, right? You equip the gear, you save the set, you name it, drag it in the bar, keybind it, easy peasy. So F1 is my set number 1. F2 is my set number 2 for me. The set number 2 contains this item, which is Commodore Calhoun's Tricorn. You need to kill Commodore Calhoun or something in Vol'dun. Or you can find it on other places if you use Wowhead to research a little bit. But if you kill the guy in Vol'dun, it will give you the helmet about 80% of the time. So, just kill the guy and get yourself the helmet. This is the only important piece for the set number. You can get naked, except this item. Everything else is irrelevant. For the set number 2, you'll see why later. Doesn't matter what gear you're gonna have to pair it with this. So, the set number 3 is Legendary Helmet. Everyone knows why, right? The second trait you need in the main set. This is your main set. The number 3 set is the main set. Something you're gonna be running 90% of the time in the dungeon, in the boosts and everything. So the set number 3 contains Furious Gaze, Legendary Helmet, and Eyes of Rage. Eyes of Rage to keep up, a little bit more damage. Furious Gaze to refresh your buff that I'm going to show you how to obtain. And Radon Cascading Eyes, which is the helmet that everyone knows. The Legendary Helmet, the one and only, the one that refreshes your I-beam 24/7. So this is the things that you need. Now, I equipped the set number 1 and you're wondering why. Well, if you use Immolation Aura, which is a talent, these are the talents that I'm running with, by the way. Maybe it's smarter to go Trail of Ruin here, because you're gonna have, with this amount of haste, you're gonna have like so quick blade dances. Trail of Ruin might be a bit more efficient, but Fell Barrage I like more, so I'm gonna be running with this stuff. Immolation Hour is another talent that gives you Fury over time, so you use Immolation Hour, it gives you Fury, it allows you to cast I-beam without being in combat. So what this means is that if I use the set number 1 and press I-beam, I need to be really quick here. So I-beam, it gives me Furious Gaze, full I-beams. Set number 2, set number 3, and we go. There we go. And now the buff is refreshed. I will discuss it a little bit in a little bit. I was trying to say, but my English, I'm not native. That's not my born language. Oh, I'm dead. How interesting it would have been if I died there. But anyway, you see, guys, instant I-beams, a lot of haste, 157% of haste for the entire duration of your boost. I will show you how. Just a second. Let me just not die. Alright. There we go. We just kill these fellas. Come on. Okay. Now I can use my Fell Barrage and easy peasy. Alright, so that's how this is done. Now, why I'm swapping gear, why I'm doing all this, first of all, the first set, you have 3 Furious Gaze. 1 Furious Gaze gives you 438, or if you have it on 300 item level, it gives you 546 haste per trait. If you have 3 traits, multiply that by 3, and you get total amount of haste you're going to get from this set. So, why I'm casting I-beam on the start is because when I have these stuffs, the fully channeled Furious Gaze will give, the fully channeled I-beam is giving you Furious Gaze. So if you interrupt it in the half, it will not give you Furious Gaze buff. So Furious Gaze, you can see 38 seconds left on myself. So the second set, since you're casting it out of combat and your legendary helmet does not refresh any because you don't attack anyone, the second set with this, it's only to reset your I-beam again. So what you're doing is you're casting full I-beam with the set 1. You're switching to set 2, you cast quickly Metamorphosis and it resets your I-beam, and then you swap to set number 3 and then you continue pulling, and on this first pull you're trying to just get all those fellas together and cast one I-beam so you can extend the Furious Gaze buff. That is 1422 haste. Guys, that's a lot of haste. I mean, come on. Your I-beam is instant. Your chaotics, like chaos strikes, are very fast. Like you do single target insane, AoE insane, you're reducing the duration of your boosts, you're increasing the amount of breaks you can have to your or to your boosty. You can make like your runs to be like 3 minutes like this. 4 minutes. I don't say it's efficient to get 4 minutes runs because you need to take breaks or you get locked out or something, but this is something that it will reduce the annoyances, guys. You know that the 4th and the 5th pull and the 6th pull or whatever, there are some mobs that are interrupting you. So if you don't have enough haste and you are stuck there and casting your I-beam for like 7 seconds or something, or I don't know how much the base, what is it? Over 2.5 seconds. 2.5 seconds instead of like half second or something. I don't know how much it gives. Like, 2.5 seconds is too much time to cast when you have like 3, 5, 10 mobs trying to interrupt your I-beam and get you locked out in chaos and get you dead, basically. It's a lot of time. 2.5 seconds is a lot of time. So what you want to do there is to have as short I-beams as possible and as much damage with those short durations as possible. So how you can do that? By stacking haste. But of course, mastery is more important, versatility is more important than haste. So what you do is use the tricks of trade, or tricks of treats of trade, that we're showing you here. I mean, I'm showing you here. We are learning here, right? So that's basically what this thing is all about. You get a lot of haste, you go there, you own everyone, and people are wondering, like, what the fuck, how can you do this? Well, my bro Umran told me, well, guys, you see my wall there? It says sub plus like, because this video is done. Like, I've told everything that I had to say here. If you have any questions, let me know down in the comments below. And before we go, I want you to understand that I am very, 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 very grateful for everyone that have supported me on Patreon, on my Twitch, on my stuff. I haven't been posting videos a lot, guys, in the past couple of days or something, because I've been working on my studio. As you can see, I've managed to even do some stuffs on my wall, which I will cover soon, really quickly. But I had some issues, I had to stop. I will probably make a video on my in real life channel, Umar in real life it's called. I have no videos at the moment over there, but I will start making soon when I have some more time. But guys, my studio, I've been doing it, and I couldn't post videos. I need to like reconfigure my room into workable state so I can actually make this video for you, and a couple more videos in the next couple of days that I have in plan. So make sure to subscribe if you want this kind, if you like this kind of stuff. Like the video if it helps you, if it entertained you or whatever, and of course sub for more stuff. And that's all, guys. Thank you for all the support on Patreon, thank you for all the support on Twitch, on Discord, on Twitter, on email, on everywhere. Alright? Stay cool. Battle Fist. Until the next time, much love, no homo. Make sure to listen to your parents, be good boys, stay decent, and see you in the next one. Thank you all for watching, and Umran off.